What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. Today, we're going to be talking about the fact that we have a Discord server right here. You should actually join it. This is live right now while I'm filming it, but that's not exactly what I want to talk about. I want to talk about that over there. So this is going to be a KTM Duke Crash. Now, the person's not paying attention. It's not a good situation at all, and we're going to be talking about this non-issue that happens quite a bit, and I don't want you guys making that mistake because it's kind of dumb. With that said, let's get to class, and let's have some fun. All right, so we're riding around on Scooter Bros. Looks like an RC. Oh, what do you think happened there? What do you think happened there? So his left ankle, that's why you wear gear. Look, it easily could have crushed. You can have crush injuries easily. Looks like the guy on the right there with the red shoes has already crashed multiple times. So anyways, we're going to be riding through here. We got a Scooter Bro right here, you know, just kind of riding around. Our line of sight is terrible, but that's not going to be a big problem for now. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get going. Scooter Bro's out of the way. Now we have a nice space cushion in between this white vehicle and this vehicle, which is us. So we should be able to stop in time, right? Well, you also want to position yourself for safety. So you want to be off to the sides just in case you're not paying attention, or just in case something happens, you want to be in like a lane filtering position. So we're going to get up to here. And he's going to go ahead and look right. Maybe he's looking at the fact that it's only a half helmet on Scooter Bro, Passenger Bro, and maybe looking at some people at the pizzeria, but we're not looking forward. So when it comes to what should we be staring at, it should be any type of hazard. It shouldn't be staring at anything, by the way, but what should we be looking at with our focal vision? We only have a little bit of vision. We have peripheral everywhere, but we have this focal vision. What should we be doing? We should be scanning all over the place, finding the best position for safety, locating hazards, right? So if we're not looking where we need to go, we're going to run into things that we didn't anticipate. So he's looking right, looking at the pizzeria, maybe there's a cute chick, and then we're going to do this. You see the right hand? Let's take a quick look at this. So we're in a bad position. This is our total stopping distance. He finally realizes that person's applying the brakes, should be going green, and then we're going to, oh crap, there's a right hand. Look at that right hand. Is that progressive brake pressure? Well, let's go ahead and find out. Let's roll back just a little bit, and we're going to watch it at full speed. Nope, it didn't look like it was progressive brake pressure. It looks like it was a slamming of the brakes. And what happens there is that that front tire doesn't have that weight that it needs, and then it's going to just dump. So what happens when it comes to progressive brake pressure is that you're slowly getting that weight to transfer to that front tire, and then once it has weight on it, you can squeeze more and more and more because now it's actually grabbing. You can test this out right now. If you're standing like I am, or if you are sitting down, whatever it is, put your right foot on the ground and put all the weight on your left foot. Okay, so there's no weight on that right foot. Now go ahead and slide it back and forth. Your right foot, slide it back and forth. It could do it. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Okay, so slide it back and forth. Now put about 20 to 50%. It doesn't 25 to 50% of weight on that right foot, not all of it. Now try to do it. You can still kind of do it, but it's getting a little tougher, right? Now let's go ahead and put 50-50. So now we're like standing straight up. Now try to do it. Might be able to. Now put all that weight on that front or on that right foot. Now try to do it. It's like it's stuck, right? That's the concept of progressive brake pressure. At the beginning, you have 0%, so you can slide it back and forth. About 20 to 30 to 40 to 50%, it's biting the ground. It's going to grab it. Once you get 100%, it's stuck, okay? So if you slam it right at the beginning, boom, 100%, without it even touching, it's just going to slide. So that right there is a nice little visual representation, physical representation of why you need to squeeze, 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 squeeze. Whew. But how do you know when to squeeze and apply that pressure? Being a smart rider, you're seeking out and recognizing these hazardous situations by planning your ride. You're maintaining your fundamental skills with progressive brake pressure. And if something happens to where you fail and this bike lands on your ankle, hopefully you have full gear and require utilizing it, right? All right. Real quick, I'd like to say thank you to Cardo for sponsoring this channel. I'm actually using their cool little headset thingy thing so I could talk to my kids on their Cardo Pack Talks. Make sure you guys grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk. Bold, slim, freecom, whatever you want. With the link in the description, you get a discount. Anyways, let's get back. All right, so we're riding around here. Intersections, a little freaky. Watch out. Uncommon thing with the police on the side. Move over, adapt to this hazard, move back. That person is just being a little dumb. They want to turn right. What are they doing? He wanted to turn right. Yeah, just didn't see you. Now, why do you think that this vehicle did not see us? Let's go back to the very beginning, okay? All right, so we're riding right here. Now, we are in the right lane. We have a vehicle in front of us, which is going to be that cop way ahead with that vehicle that is not running, okay? So this vehicle is going to get going. This vehicle is going to get going. If we're looking at it, what do you think this person's doing? They're looking at it too. We're in their blind spot also, so we're just kind of in a bad area. So many different factors that are going to lead into this close call. So we're moving. Now we have to slow down because we have to adjust ourselves, adapt to a hazard that we located, right? Planning our ride. So we located this hazard. We're going to adapt to it by moving over into this next lane. And this Jeep right here also wants to get in the right lane because they want to go into the Del Rey mall or whatever. So they're going to go ahead and start scooting over. You notice how they're already kind of in our lane? Now, this is the part where we have to start positioning for safety, okay? So planning, position for safety, locate hazards, adapt to hazards, navigate hazards or threats. Positioning, locating, adapting constantly happens. You're constantly adapting to anything you locate. You're constantly positioning. After you adapted, that's how you adapt. You position yourself in a better spot. You're constantly going PLA, ALP, PAL. You're constantly going back and forth until there's an actual hazard where you have to go into, or a threat when you have to go into red stage and navigate that threat with an emergency swerve, or you have to do some emergency braking. Adaption could just be simple progressive, engine braking. It could be just adjusting from lane position 1 to lane position 3. But right here, we're not in a good position at all. Okay, so we're super close, and don't tell me the GoPros make it closer than they appear or farther than they appear, whatever the excuse is this time. We're super close. So what we can do is just do some simple engine braking by rolling out the throttle, or it looks like what he's going to do is go ahead and apply some progressive brake pressure, increase this gap, because you don't know what this person's doing. I mean, they're already crossing that line right there. So you know that they're moving over a little bit to the right, okay? So when we see this, we definitely see it. Now, we're looking at our thumb to make sure we're actually hitting the horn instead of our brights and our high beams, okay? So this is where you should already know your bike. You should already be bonded with that bike. You should already know all these different things. So you need to be paying attention. So instead of doing that, which is not an adaptation, it's not doing anything for positioning for safety, what you should be doing is applying some brake pressure. You should be getting yourself out of the situation so you can increase that space cushions, increase your vision, and then find different escape routes. Doing this is not going to save you because, look, nothing even happened anyways. We slowed down because we rolled off the throttle, did some engine braking. This is why we have a space cushion. The horn didn't do that. And look, he wants to get on the right because he wants to go to Trader Joe's and get some very expensive food that you can get anywhere else. So that's what's happening right there. Now we're going to get close. We're not positioned at all. What if this person made a mistake and they're like, I want to get back into my lane. Oh, crap, I just hit you. Position yourself for safety. Get over here. Lane position 1. Don't be over here in lane position 3 right next to this person. That's not a good spot for space cushions. Get yourself over here. That's what I would be doing. That's what I would be doing.
Nice going.
Now he's going for... he's saying sorry.
Face.
That's what I would be doing in that whole situation. And that constantly happens. So now that we got out of this situation, we don't know if any of these dum-dums are going to be doing anything too. So just because we did one thing, got out of it, doesn't mean we're going to get out of it the next time. So we have to know what it is we're doing right. We need to know what we're doing wrong. And that is the point of an after-action review, is so we can do what's right, remove what's wrong, and just be better every single time. These are all practice situations. I don't want to be a part of it. I want to watch somebody else do it. So then when I go out riding next time, I'm not going to do it myself. Trader Joe's ain't bad. I like Trader Joe. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.